Well, we have another Christmas song. And this is one we'll be playing more than once from Here Fishy. Here
Absolutely.
is Father Fish got buried in his substrate.
Father Fish got buried in his substrate, setting up a new tank Christmas Eve. You can say there's no way he's down in there, but as for me and Mary, we believe. He'd been carrying too much sand now, and he tipped in with the bag. He wanted to make a deep bed, now he's fertilizing plants instead. When they found him in the morning, in that tank way in the back, he was beneficial down there. The plant roots were never ever looking back. Father Fish got buried in his substrate, setting up a new tank Christmas Eve. You can say there's no way he's down in there, but as for me and Mary, we believe. Now we're all so proud of Mary. She's been taking this so well. See her sleeping in with Calvin, changing water and giving guppies crushed eggshells. All our tanks suck without Father. An inch of gravel now we hate. And we just can't help but wonder, should we haul those bags of sand and test our fate? Test our fate! Father Fish got buried in his substrate, setting up a new tank Christmas Eve. You can say there's no way he's down in there, but as for me and Mary, we believe.
Amazing. Well,
That's a good one.
honestly,
That
honestly.
makes me laugh, but I was trying not to laugh out loud and ruin the song.
That's funny.
Uh,
That woman is amazingly creative.
she is.
Just amazing.
You have a lot of people in here that are very
Oh,
creative.
I think. You betcha.
So you're lucky.
Yeah.
Yes,
Just amazing.
you
Uh oh.
I got it. I got it. I wanted to be
You're
able
you're
to.
pressing buttons, aren't you?
I'm pressing buttons.
Yeah.
Oh!
Whew.
Well,
All
let's
right.
see. Mary called in. She's
Mhm.
got a monster headache. Cass woke up with pain in her eyes. She said if we need a bedhead, she'll come up. And Mary said she'll come up too, but she's happy Joey's here.
Oh,
And
so, I know, and I'm not gonna be. I can't do the stuff they do. So
you do your
just
own stuff.
here to keep you company.
Well, I appreciate that. You are a dear.
You don't feel so
Thomas,
alone on screen.
yeah. Thomas called in,
Oh.
and he's sick. He's got a headache. He thinks
Oh
it's a
wow.
mold, a reaction of mold. He has a lot of
Really?
yeah. He's got a lot of conditions, a lot of
Oh.
allergies that are pretty severe.
So he's been getting in the corners of the store, and now he's stirring up some
Yeah,
mold. I'm
apparently.
just teasing, but
Well, he's been hauling out tanks
yeah.
from an old broken down fish room that one of our members, belonging to one of our members who passed away a few months ago.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of grungy what he's been into, and he does not. Thomas does not do well with grunge. He is he is not he is not a grungy player.
Oh boy. Mary says she's on her way. Thank
On
goodness.
her way. Oh, well.
She's got to rescue
Me.
me.
I guess I ought to post a link, shouldn't I?
Yeah. So she should come up when she's ready.
Mercy.
Well, I'm behind on all my hellos, so hello everybody.
Yeah. I haven't
Because we
even
were
looked at
talking.
who's here. Let's run. Let's run down it. Let's see
Yes,
if
that
I can
would be
get to
easy.
the. I think I can still get to the top. Yes. David Samsel was first here this morning. T-Bone, Paul C. And they chatted for a while, and then Joey came on, hat trick. And then more of David and T-Bone until Misfit showed up. And then they all chatted. Father Fish posted a link, and then it went on and on and on until I got snacks showed up at 7:47, and then T-Bone and David and I got snacks. All and Paul C. all chatted until Tisha showed up. Giddy Tisha, giddy. That means happy Tisha. Happy Tisha, and her beautiful, beautiful new home. We are so excited for you.
Yes.
That will be an absolute joy. Paul, Tisha, and then everybody chatted and chatted and chatted until Roman Chirac came up. And then Roman joined the chat. And then Lee Wilcox came in and said, T-Bone, I found you. And he said, and then T-Bone said, hello, hello, hat trick, Joey. Is that what he said? Yes. Tisha, Monday we will be signing the mortgage papers, and maybe later that week, the papers at the realtor office after the house inspection. So this is getting serious, isn't it? Ah. And then all of those people chatted away until Greg showed up. Hello, Greg. And everybody said, hi, Greg. And then what happened next? Al Wet Sox came in. Oh, and Logan's Aquatics, kind of back to back. And they all talk. Everybody's chatting away. Fish and Tank Dicks showed up. And Lee says, Logan, great to see you yesterday. Never mind today. It's good to see you yesterday. And Joey says, hello, good morning, everyone. So Tisha says, I want to join soon. How does it work? Well, you go on the channel, the Father Fish channel, and you select the membership button, and then you select the level you want. Starts with, I don't remember what. It goes up to Tarpon at the highest. You just select which level, and then that makes you eligible for chatting on whatever it's called. What is my brain's
Is
going.
it Discord?
Discord. Thank
Yeah.
you. That's why I got it. That's why I need help, guys.
Okay. Once in a while, I'm helpful.
Who else? Michael Long showed up, and Lee's saying South Park, and that's the point where the music began.
Yeah.
So then it was everybody. Chris Stubbings popped in. Mary Page says, "On my way," and here we are. Let's see. Yeah, Tish is saying it'll be a world of difference from our cheap community rental apartment. Oh, I guess you're
Mm.
gonna be you're gonna be beside yourself. We want to see how you decorate it. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So we are delighted for you. Delighted.
Okay, so
Right.
look at this.
Oh,
And I have to thank Aquarium Cop because
she
he was
got her.
so sweet. to
Yeah.
get this for me. So shout out to Aquarium Cup.
Who may or may not be here.
And I got your little card you sent me.
Okay.
It's not a
Now,
real
is
card.
is
There's
that
no
the
money
white?
on it.
What's on the back of it? Oh no, that's just the regular. Is
Okay,
that?
so this isn't the scraper card.
Is it round edges?
No, that's what I was wondering.
Oh, okay. No.
So it's
The
just a little
scraper
card.
card has rounded edges,
Okay.
and we
Well,
might
anyway, this
not.
is what you sent me.
Is it hard and rigid, or is it
Yeah, but it's
like
not.
paper?
It's like a business card, but it's a credit card.
Yeah, that's the scraper.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I was saying. I was teasing you. It's like a credit card, but there's no money on it.
Right. Exactly. I also do gift cards. This is a gift card.
Yes, and we should
Okay.
mention that people can
That's
get
the
gift
same one.
cards.
Yeah. So we have
Christmas.
gift cards.
Yes.
So you can you can
get one with money.
you can get a gift card with money on it, right?
Yeah. It's
For
magical.
Christmas to give to
Right.
someone and or whatever. We
You know,
tried
so
to get it up yesterday. I think we got it.
They can
I
buy
think
their
it's
own
working.
plants or whatever.
Right.
And
Whatever.
you are back shipping fish, is that correct? We want to make sure
Yeah,
everyone knows
tomorrow,
what you can offer.
Monday, we'll be shipping.
Okay.
We'll be shipping fish Monday. So
And is the only way for them to purchase the fish from you through Get Gills, or can they purchase directly?
no,
from
you can. They can go on Father Fish
Oh, you get the
Aquariums, which is the website,
Okay, good.
or they and that would be those two are where you can find the listings. We've
Okay.
got more things listed on the website than are on Get Gills. We will eventually be getting getting products on Aquavid.
Okay, that's good to know. They just need to know where to find you.
Right, right. And you can order directly on the website. It will send an email to me that you put an order in, and it will send payment to PayPal. So it's set up and working. I just need to be lurking to make sure I see that. I'm now at a point where I have to check my email several times a day. I haven't needed to do that for a long time, but now I do.
Well, that's a good thing.
I guess. Cassie B is saying,
I mean, it
good
is.
morning. Cassie B's here. Hi, Cassie.
Good morning, Cassie.
And Mary's here. Mary is sick, and Cassie is sick, and Thomas is sick, and Joey and I are not sick, so we're here.
Knock on wood.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at this! There she is.
Hi, Cassie.
Hi there.
Good morning.
How are you?
I gotta mute. There we go.
There you go.
Are you feeling okay?
Oh, well, morning was rough. Once I get past the morning, I'm good. I think the congestion builds, and I was getting like pressure behind my eye, but then as soon as I get up, it goes away.
Yeah, it's worse when you're laying down.
Drained, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a condition for years where my sinuses never drained. For years and years, my whole life, from the time I was a little kid, one side or the other, it was permanently. And then maybe a year ago, it just started draining. Ugh. And now I have to hack to get my throat cleared in the morning. But otherwise, I can breathe. That's wonderful.
Well, that's good.
Miss Fit, another good site is our fishcollective.com. Peter from Guppy Guru runs it. They do pretty well. I've gotten a few orders from them. So check out our fishcollective.com. And that may be a few people tying in. Don't know. But that's cool. Did you hear the new song, Cassie, from Here Fishy?
It was very faint last night, so I didn't I didn't really hear it well. I
Yeah,
guess.
we played it this morning.
This morning was
Oh, this morning.
louder.
I was getting ready.
Don't worry, he'll play it again, Cassie, because he loves
Yeah,
it.
I will. It's too good to pass up. It is fun.
I thought, like, when I saw last night, I thought somebody had their camera on their decor. So I was like, what's that? And then I realized it was a song.
Yeah. And then she did
right.
the little, it was like the South Park thing. It's cute. It's
Yeah.
cute.
Uh-huh.
I would
Okay,
like
I've been
to
busy talking
work
to you.
on my
I have
song
not
tomorrow.
been looking for questions.
Oh.
Have you guys seen Aquatic Conquest? I
Today?
haven't seen him. I
Not
hope I
yet.
didn't make him feel bad about
Why?
my song. I was going to work on it tomorrow and try to get like a new soundtrack so he can put that with a video.
Has he posted the contest videos?
Mm-hmm.
I
Did he?
haven't checked.
I can't keep up with everything. There's so
I know.
much going on everywhere.
Let's see. Doesn't look like it.
I'm uploading a video this morning and it's going to be ready by this afternoon, hopefully.
Oh, dandy. Okay.
Well, if
It's
anybody
my
has a question,
Star Aquarium remake.
you can pop it in the chat. If
Now,
you
is this the Grinch song? You mean? You're redoing that?
I'm going to work on that tomorrow. The video I'm uploading today is on my Jar Aquarium, the remake.
Oh,
nice.
okay. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna play. I won't play it then. We'll wait for you to get it up. And guess who's here? There's Mary.
Good morning, Mary.
Good
Hail,
morning.
hail! The gang's all here.
Good morning, ladies. Good morning, Father Fish.
I beat
I'm
Mary.
here.
I have to not. I can't laugh today.
Okay.
Yeah, well, how are you going to shut that down?
Oh,
Hi,
there's
Logan.
Logan. Hey, Logan.
Hi, Logan.
How are y'all doing this morning?
Good, everybody.
Great. How about you?
How are you?
As some of y'all may have seen on Facebook, I had to replace the starter on my truck.
Oh no.
Wow.
And
Sorry.
so it begins. So it begins.
Well, when it's the original starter from 2001, yeah.
Ah,
Well, then somebody get their money's worth.
really.
All I can say is I am the only person not drinking coffee out of the Father Fish mug, and I am sad.
Mary,
No, you're not. You're
Come on
not.
up and get a mug today.
You're not the only one.
cheers. Clink.
When Father Fish gets a big mug like this, then I'll start drinking
See,
coffee out of it.
ain't that a mess? Listen to her. She won't drink coffee out of my mug because she has a bigger mug.
I'm worried
Well-
my creamer won't fit inside that mug.
I admit, this is cute for me.
Perfect.
It is not a giant mug. Agree.
Yeah, I drink a bucket at a time.
I like a little fresh cup every time.
There you go.
Well, that's what I'm getting.
All right. So Lee Wilcox says somebody's got background. It's
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you, Logan.
Logan, do you have YouTube on?
Do you have YouTube
No, hold on.
turned on?
Yes, Chris. I'm already being attacked by the kitty.
I think that got it.
Is that better?
Still there.
Oh
No,
wait,
it's still there.
is it me?
I don't know.
It's one of you two.
Hold on, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's
drop
not
off.
us. We don't.
We were good
The
before you
top's
came
good.
on.
Testing, testing. No, it's Logan's.
It's allowed.
Okay, I'm going to mute myself.
Is that better?
I can't.
For the moment,
Yeah, I think that's gone. I think that's it.
All right.
Let's see
I
if
just
we
have to turn down the call volume and turn down. Yeah, it's just kind of weird how it is on phones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, phones are. You cannot turn the volume all the way down on your phone. It's the problem. Oh, let's see. Lee had made a comment back here talking about. There's Mary.
Was it me?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
I was guilty.
It's Logan.
One of you.
Logan.
All right. Lee is whining.
Holly.
That is a shocker. I'm shocked.
Really. Imagine that.
What about the tea? The worst cup of tea?
Love you, Lee.
Where's toast? Took too long at the post office. So he says, help me. There ain't no help for you, Lee. There's no help for you.
One of those mornings.
All we can do is hold your hand and commiserate. So we will do. Happy to do that. Happy to feel sorry for you, Lee.
Of
Everybody
course.
say,
Lee,
Oh, Lee.
Poor Lee.
Lee,
Poor
I
Lee.
feel like poor Nana.
My snails are mad at me.
Lee, honestly, I can relate to your situation. I spent, what was it, 6 hours at the DMV just to find out their title printing system was down.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
That's terrible.
That's
I
like
have
camping
never-
out.
I had never experienced a DMV till I moved here. In Kentucky, it was still a little town. So we just went to the courthouse and it took like minutes. I walked into this DMV and me and Calvin walked up to one counter, but we weren't supposed to go there first. We were supposed to go, and we almost got like shanked in there. People were mean. They were like, "What are y'all doing? You breaking in line?" I didn't know. I'd never been in a place like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's the the small town, right?
Right, that's a very small town. You better get some more chocolate, Lee.
They just don't seem happy at the DMV, no
No.
matter what you do.
I think, and I think they move at one pace, and the same with a lot of I will say my post office. There's one pace. It doesn't matter if there's 30 people online. They go
Oh yeah,
one
it's
speed,
absolutely true.
That's it.
No effort to
No.
be aligned. It's not like a supermarket where they put extra cashiers on.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. No, they're not opening more than 2.
It's
Right.
like slow. Like I was like, oh, please tell me the system's coming up. And I talked to the security guard that was there, and he's like, well, last time the system crashed like this, it was down for 3 days.
God.
So there's flow and there's government speed.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got it.
I
Pretty
gave
much.
up on our government IT. Like, I'm just giving up.
Just
Here we go. Here we go. Poor Lee.
My fish are mad at me. I didn't wanna feed them all tonight. I found it hard to say. They thought I'd had enough of them. Why can't they see? They're lovely to me. But I have to sit in and watch them play on my own every now and then.
Oh,
My snails are mad at me.
oh no, not the
Been
snail.
sitting on my ass for an hour. I hardly said a word. I tried and tried, but I could not be heard. Why can't I explain? Why do I feel this way? 'Cause everything I say, they don't understand, they don't realise, they take it all the wrong way.
I understand. I know. It's true. Really?
My frogs are mad at me.
Oh, the frogs.
We argued just the other night. I thought we'd talk it out. We talked and talked until it was out. I thought we'd agreed. I thought I'd understand. But when I try to talk, they say I don't care. They say I'm unaware, and then they say I'm weak. Sucks to be me. I'm only doing my best for them.
I know.
Poorly.
His best form, and I learned one of the names of his froggies yesterday, and it was Mildred. And I love it.
Who did we lose?
Mildred.
Mildred and George.
Because he's
We
not
lost
feeding them
Father
enough?
Fish.
I
Am I?
don't think we.
No, you're up there.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
it's
didn't
just
lose
a
anybody.
blank space. Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
it changed the spacing. Everybody's still here.
Change the station. That's cool.
No, we still don't have.
Right.
We still don't have contest results yet, right? It's going to
No,
be
I don't think so.
okay.
Yeah,
You
well,
wanna-
he says his fish and snails and frogs are all on good terms now. I think Sue is jealous.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
I need more brew here. A little more brew.
Has
You're
he played
getting
Here
coffee?
Fishy song yet?
We did. We're going to do it again in a few minutes.
Okay,
Before we
because I
got
didn't
on
get to
the
hear the
air.
words yesterday.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yep. I
Are we
mean,
on coffee break?
Let's see.
hey Amber.
I was gonna do Fish Fam, but we can do that instead.
Logan,
Father
did you
Fish.
make that tank with the driftwood or MDF?
What?
Say,
Did you end up making that tank with the MDF that you were gonna do, like a big tank? You're gonna build it yourself?
Oh, the plywood tank. I haven't gotten the funds yet to do it because it's really expensive just in plywood, because Florida is not a cheap state even for plywood, because especially during hurricane season, supply and demand.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm going to be working on it still. That's still in the works.
I just wanted to check and see how it was doing.
Yeah, I got to get I found out the glass, just the front glass piece is going to be like $500.
oh really? I can
Yeah.
get you glass cheaper, a lot cheaper.
Or a broken tank, right? You use the good piece.
Yep.
No. My landlord is the largest glass company on the west coast of Florida.
Oh, so Logan, he knows a guy that knows a guy.
I can get Starfire glass for about $2 a square foot.
You're welcome, Logan.
A whole
There
lot.
you go.
Oh my gosh. Father
Yeah,
Fish is
good.
a
Yeah.
lifesaver.
Yeah.
Right?
That
That's
wouldn't have happened if I
Yeah,
didn't
we can
mention
make
it.
that happen.
And I
Oh, that's
still
awesome.
stand,
Oh, guy.
I still stand true by my word. If Father Fish needs help hauling tanks around, I got my truck. So
Awesome.
Well,
boy.
we just did 3 days of hauling tanks around. It's been kind of amazing. We cleared out a fish room that one of our old time members left behind when he passed on. Big City Bettis is here,
Yes.
saying, Mary, you look so pretty today.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
With
gonna
my
go
swollen
to the
eyes.
bathroom and scare myself. Well, come on up and let us see how scary you are, Big City.
She's not scary. She's gorgeous.
I know.
Good morning, Mike.
Mike Fritz. Hi, Mike. And Alex is here. Hello, Alex. Nice to see you. All right, what else is going on here? Not much.
Not really
Doubled
any
in
questions.
Canada. How could lumber double in Canada? There's so many trees there.
I know.
Right.
Big City saying, talking about Holly's elf earrings.
Well, it's important stuff, okay?
I guess. Scored yesterday at pet store, Holly. 2 blood red cichlids. Yeah, we saw the picture of them on this stuff. It's not this stuff. What's it called?
Discord.
Discord. Thank you.
Discord.
This stuff is something else again, isn't it? Oh dear.
Oh, I've got to get on Discord.
Yeah, I gotta get on.
Yep, I haven't been on there yet.
So
I don't
Holly
have
put a
time.
picture on Discord of all the stuff she scored.
All right.
Oh, nice. I don't have time to get on another thing. Actually, I have to do things.
I
I need another distraction, you know?
I am partially decorated. I'm like halfway with Christmas and halfway with taking fall down. It's a process.
I
Good
used
morning,
to put
John and James.
up all these villages, Cassie. There would be tables.
I gotta go. My phone's at 5%.
All right, take care, Logans. Good to see
Love you, Logan.
Go out and get a mug
Bye.
and order the glass. We'll get some glass.
Yeah,
There you go.
That's cool that you can get the glass, though.
Lee says, be careful. We're going to talk about hair and makeup. First of all, we're going to talk about Father Fish's fabulous hair. Look at that.
Oh boy.
We're going to send him some product.
I will never forget when Joey said, what kind of product do you use? And he said, water.
Water?
This is air dried. Actually, it's pillow dry.
It's water.
Well, mine's
Oh,
always
good,
air dried, too.
Amber.
That's why
I did not wet it.
Good, Amber.
always different.
I can't
Amber-
do that.
Really likes
I
it
can't
on
go to
top
bed with wet hair. I don't like sleeping on a wet pillow.
No.
Well, I don't like it, but once in a while it happens, right? You know.
Right.
Rare. Very rare.
Holly.
I mean, it wouldn't be a show if we didn't talk about hair and makeup, right?
Well, there
That's
you
right.
Hey, Logan needs to get that phone charged before he comes up.
Bite
Yep.
Yeah.
abort. Bite abort.
Fight aboard. I think Father Fish showers. I'm pretty sure he does too. And makes coffee.
Tank water.
And
I make my coffee with tank water.
We got Holly. She's
I just
sticking up for us.
Well, I got a partner. I got a partner with Nathan. Nathan does all that in trout water.
yes.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him. He must be working right now or he's lurking.
Do you
Yeah.
see Vida Port's comment, Father Fish?
Say what?
Look at what Vida Bort just wrote at 8:34. I think Father Fish showers in tank water.
Right.
Oh, true.
Oh, wow, Al. Yes, I was getting ready to say that. She said she got the week off from chemo this week, so she's feeling a little better. Amber, our prayers are with you.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to hear that. So glad to hear that.
What I missed?
Lord.
She is such a wonderful and sweet person.
Hello,
That's a rough
Michael.
treatment.
Let me get a link here.
Lee,
You guys had a question last night, or where was it? Let me look.
I don't know.
I took a screenshot.
of course, I was in silly mode again, so there's no telling what flew past
Yeah.
me.
Did you get
It's
to
Joey's
Tennessee?
fault. I'm just kidding.
This is
No,
from
it's
last
not.
night, y'all.
Oh,
Tennessee H2O's question. I would
Let's
really
go.
like Father Fish to talk about Synodontis multi-catfish.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, we
Oh, we
did.
did talk about
Did you
that.
talk about that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, then you're covered.
I made sure we talked about that.
You can talk about it again if you want.
We could.
Y'all need to ask your questions or we're going to re-talk about old questions.
We'll just play more music. I got music keyed up.
Yeah.
So you
We're
do
ready.
whatever you want to do.
We're ready to go.
It's Saturday morning. It's Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
Yeah. You're
We
lucky
have an
I'm here.
excuse for
I
every
wasn't
day.
going to come up.
And
Let's
tomorrow
see.
is Sunday.
Right.
Sunday.
Oh, I don't
And
think
Martha
Lori's here.
Sunday, Sunday. Well, that's what I
That's
call it.
Lori
tomorrow.
hadn't made it in yet, has she? I was going to say, since Lori's not here, if everybody wants to
Yeah, Lori
post
is.
their links,
She's taking a
there's here
well-deserved
Fishy.
break.
That's fine. We love Lori.
To sheet of heaven. So here's the funny. I don't have a flashy tank or anything else associated, but last dreams were about substrate.
Really.
What's up with that? Well,
That's because you're
That's
going
your
to have
sister,
to
isn't it,
say,
Joey?
if there were ever a lead in, I would call that a lead in.
Right.
oh,
Hey.
she's picturing her tank in her dreams. She's going to have one.
That's right.
That's what
All
that
right.
means.
Here it is, guys.
I have tanks in my dreams that exist without me.
Okay, Hillbilly Nomad. We do have a question at 8:37.
Substrate. Setting up a new tank Christmas Eve.
Let me start over again.
I'm going to try to be quiet.
Here we go. Yeah, you got to be quiet to listen to this.
Okay.
Father Fish got buried in his substrate. Setting up a new tank Christmas Eve. You can say there's no way he's down in there. But as for me and Mary, we believe. He'd been carrying too much sand now. And he tipped in with the bag. He wanted to make a deep bed. Now he's fertilizing plants instead. When they found him in the morning, in that tank way in the back, he was beneficial down there. The plant roots were never ever looking back. Father Fish got buried in his substrate, setting up a new tank Christmas Eve. You can say there's no way he's down in there. But as for me and Mary, we believe. Now we're all so proud of Mary. She's been taking this so well. See her sleeping in with Calvin, changing water and giving guppies crust egg shell. All our tanks up without Father. An inch of gravel now we hate. And we just can't help but wonder, should we haul those bags of sand and test our fate? Test our fate! Father Fish got buried in his substrate, setting up a new tank Christmas Eve. You can say there's no way he's down in there. But as for me and Mary, we believe.
Just Mary.
That is amazing.
I had no idea I was in that at
we
all.
got left out. I see
No, y'all are never left out. Y'all came through and pulled us out of the substrate.
Plain
No, you're still in there. Avalanche of substrate.
Yeah, I think that turned into a permanent condition.
Yeah.
That was cute.
Speaking of that, I need to find Father Fish's.
It's funnier when you focus on the words. Yep.
I didn't hit the like button, y'all. 36 watching, only 18 likes.
Are we
y'all
all
hit
still in
that like.
top chat?
And get in live.
Yes, I am.
On top chat, right?
Hey, Joey.
Get out of top chat.
I was just saying that. Get in live chat.
That's right.
We think alike. We're like one at this point.
I think you should. You should, Cass. Definitely.
It's coming. It's really slow because
it's okay. It's going to be beautiful.
Because it was supposed to be one part, and since I broke it up, it's all a mess right now, and I'm trying to get it together and make it look nice.
It'll look good. You're doing great on the editing, by the way. Really good.
Oh, yeah. I watched your Little Bull water change video last night. Just so well done. Really very nice.
I did watch that one.
The
Though.
water change.
Mm-hmm.
Change video.
The first one, the setup's been more popular than the update.
Well,
I think because people maybe want to see how it's set up. It's like, tune in for the update. Don't forget to come back. It looks
Yeah.
nicer now.
You just never know what they're gonna like.
Yeah.
So I have a confession.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Confess.
this one's really bad.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Do we want to know?
Maybe not. Maybe
Are
not.
we involved?
I'm scared.
Not directly.
Not
You know,
directly.
I had a lady here, a dear, 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 precious friend. Her name was Debbie. Debbie came into my shop soon after it opened. Debbie's about 5 foot tall, weighed about 80 pounds. She did days work. That is, she cleaned people's houses. That was her business. What are you doing, Cassie?
Well, you're giving us a mental image. So she's short.
Right, skinny, short and skinny. Right,
Yeah.
very wiry.
Like that.
We used to call it wiry. My grandfather, my father's father, was like that. Little tiny guy, wiry, solid muscle. Debbie was like that. And she would come in every Saturday, and she would work from about 9 in the morning until 6 or 7 at night, straight out nonstop cleaning the place. And she kept up with it. It was amazing. And then she would go around and pick out the fish that she wanted. So she never wanted money, she wanted fish. Well, she also had birds, a lot of canaries and parakeets. She was a very sickly person. Was in the hospital continuously with COPD. She would wake up in the middle of the night and could not breathe. Would call emergency. They'd come out and put her in the hospital, and she might be in there for a week or a month, and then until they finally released her. So, when I did not hear from her for a while, and she finally answered the phone or called me back, I'd make some comment about, "Gee, Debbie, I didn't know whether you were alive or dead." Until I got that call that said she had passed. And when she did, it was very sad. I don't think she was 60, late 50s, might have been 60. She was a dear. I remember the first time she came in my shop. I sat in the front of the shop and had all the tanks strung out behind me. And I heard this squeaking and whooping and wooing and laughing and giggling going on behind me. I thought, what in the world? It was Debbie. She was beside herself with happiness about all the tanks and all the fish she was seeing. And she was like that always. Just a delightfully happy, giddy, courageous woman who, when she died, left a little codicil in her will. It was more like a note that her boyfriend found and honored. He came to me one day and not long ago about this. She died about a year ago. Presented me with a little box, and he said, "This is Debbie, and she wants to be in your substrate, in your tanks." And they they had they had her. Well, this was
Cremated.
her.
Yeah.
That are
Cremated. Yeah.
Yeah, that are cremated, and he gave me a little bit of the remnants from the cremation.
Wow.
So I did that. I honored her with that, and I went around and sprinkled some of the dust in all of the tank.
Oh, that's sweet.
So
I thought you were
Debbie,
going to set up a new tank with Debbie.
I'd say so. That's a tribute to Debbie.
yeah, so Debbie remains with us always.
Oh,
That's really nice. Sweet story.
that
Father
really
Debbie
is.
Watts, yeah, she was sweet lady. There was
Wow.
another person, a young man named Justin, who about he helped me move Debbie's fish tanks out of her home. Thank you, T-Bone, very much for the super.
Holly says, now we know the
Thank you,
secret ingredient, Father Fish.
Yeah, that's right.
Secret
That's right.
living in your
That's right.
Yeah,
It's love.
history. Yeah.
Justin was another one who dearly loved this store. He would come in here. He had a key to my shop. He would come in here in the middle of the night. He was a big, strapping kid. I met him when he was 19. He was in a terrible car accident 10 years later, about a year ago, and he died. So I lost, and he had helped me move Debbie's fish tanks and birds out of her apartment after she died. And then he passed. So two of the people who were really most precious to me in this shop just passed, one right after the other. So you guys coming up here and being as kind and supportive is really helping me a lot because I miss I miss these guys and miss the joy that they found here at Father Fish. So there's that story.
Well, we're happy to be here with you. And are these recent losses? I'm just
Yes,
like,
within
very recent.
both within a year,
Okay.
maybe a little better than a year, about a year ago.
Oh, I'm sorry for that.
Yeah.
That's
And we're
beautiful,
so sorry
though.
we can't be there in the store to help you every day.
I know.
Lee
No.
is saying T-Bone is in terrible pain right now.
Yeah.
Give him some love. I don't know. Did he say
Sorry,
something?
T-Bone.
He's been in pain the last few days because he didn't
Yeah.
get medication refilled. So he has to wait until he
Oh,
can go do
T-Bone.
that.
Hope you feel better.
He's gonna have to try some holistic medicine until then, maybe.
Hmm.
Holistic. All right, let's see.
We've got a couple of questions. I don't know if I missed the other ones, but one was from Hillbilly Nomad at 8:37, and one's from Alex at 8:38. Hillbilly Nomad's wanting to know if you have any suggestions for a 20-gallon Daphnia tank. And I may have missed some other ones, Cassie. Hi, Jordy.
No, I think
Well,
those are
yeah.
the ones.
Put it outside if you're in a relatively.
Roman.
It might be too cold now.
Say hi to Father Fish.
It might be too cold right
So
now.
beautiful.
In the look at that.
Isn't he gorgeous?
Father Fish.
In the spring, summer, and fall, you want your Daphne outside where it'll get a lot of sunlight. They like green water. Their favorite food is single-celled algae. So you can feed like spirulina powder or something like that to feed them. They're really pretty easy to keep. A little bit of air. If you're in Florida, you can raise them pretty much year round outdoors. If the weather doesn't get too cold. Otherwise, try to leave them out when the weather's warmer, and then you can bring them in. But they will do really well if they get direct sunlight, because that'll help to increase algae growth.
I tell you what, I think direct sunlight's killing my plants in my 40.
Oh, yeah.
I sent you that
one little
picture,
strip.
Father.
Mm-hmm.
I got like a dead zone going through my aquarium.
You said that. That's odd, isn't it?
Is that where like Java fern and stuff is, like a Renubius that doesn't take quite as much direct,
These
sunlight.
are Vallisneria plants, and the one sword
Oh,
leaf
okay.
that's in the path is also dead. It must
Well,
just be too much light.
I don't know. It's hard to say. It might be something in the substrate.
I'm wondering if it gets too hot with the evening sun and it just like
Right in
blazes
front of that
down on them.
window.
It's possible, but I kind of doubt it.
Plants don't
Hello,
like,
Jeffrey.
plants are very particular where they are in relationship to the sun, and some do not tolerate evening sun. Most don't, especially in Florida. They need a little shade and relief.
Oh,
Do you feel like you could just block that side of the tank, Cassie?
I'm gonna have to do something.
Yeah.
Huh?
See if that makes a difference.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
really
to.
keeping the sun out.
What?
It
I really
might
didn't want to add curtains, but I think I'm gonna add some kind of window treatment.
Yeah, it might be something in the substrate too.
Well, nothing else is being bothered except for that. It's like a path. It's like someone shined a laser beam. It's just
That's odd. Yeah.
all the growth around it. Even like half of the stem is still green, but the other half is dead.
yeah, Holly, like
Yeah.
put a shear over it or something.
Yeah, Alex is asking if you used any anti-algae. I don't think Cassie would do that.
No, other than feeding it every 2 to 3 days and doing a weekly water change, I haven't done anything.
Oh, I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at the Jordan comments. He's so pretty.
Hillbilly saying he's
Just
got a couple of tanks with massive green water blooms. What you want to do, Hillbilly, do not put the Daphne in that water. Take the water out and put it in with the Daphne. You want to try to keep that culture going. It'll provide continuous food that way. If you put the Daphne in there, they're going to eat it all up and it'll be gone. So use those green water blooms as a food source for the Daphne by taking it out and putting it in the Daphne tank. By whatever you do, do not put Daphne in there. He says after the deed is done.
Let's see. Did y'all
Cassie,
see?
they want to know what your dog's name is.
Oh, I was just answering. His name is Jordy. So he was named after a president. The litter of puppies that he was born into, they were born on July 4th.
Oh, neat.
3 years ago, and the breeder named them all after presidents.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
Named George after George Washington.
How about that?
I
He's
didn't want to
gorgeous.
keep him as George, so
That's neat.
So we did Jordy.
Jordy, okay.
That's nice.
I was trying to figure out which president was named Jordy.
Me too.
I guess it's a nickname for George. So
okay.
My mom was like, just call him Jordy. I was like, okay, that works.
Let's see. Did anybody else see? Did y'all see any other questions? I got
You said
Alex.
there was one from Alex. What was
At
that?
8:40. Well,
Right.
he's answering Roman there.
Say.
Oh no, wait a minute. That's Roman's. But Alex was answering Roman's question.
Oh.
It was about wood cats. Do you keep wood cats and something? I think maybe he said he's had a hard time keeping them alive. Where was it at?
Wood CAP.
Wood cats, like driftwood catfish or wood catfish.
Okay, got it.
Okay, here it is. Father Fish, do you keep many wood cats in stock? I tend to kill mine quickly and
I don't have any actually at present.
Okay.
I don't have trouble keeping them. I just don't get them often.
Let's see. Where's your little babies, Joey?
Well, I was looking. I'm like, Bogey's right there. I'm not sure where Bacall
I need to take a break, girls. I'll be right.
Okay.
But I moved
all I got
stuff.
is this.
I moved stuff, Mary, and sometimes she doesn't like when I move things in the room.
My son just walked in, but he's shirtless. I was like, get a shirt on and you can come on and say
That's what my grandkids do.
He should have put a song on so we could all gone for coffee break.
Right. And Roman,
Sometimes we just like to
Alex
chat.
answered
We like
Romans.
to chat.
We just chatted up. I'm
Yeah.
off my game this morning. I'm like,
Hey, I haven't got a game.
Then you get to
so-
hear our nervous chatter while Father Fish is gone.
hey, y'all want to see a puppy? You want to see a puppy? Okay. I'll
Sure,
sneak a
someone tell
puppy
me
in
how to
there.
do it.
Give us the puppies. I want to know their names. Have you heard her name them yet?
Well, I know she named one Hat Trick, or
One is Hat Trick.
her husband did. I can't draw a blank
We'll
on
see
his
if
name.
it's stuck though. Names
Well,
change
it's got a
kinda
little derby on its back. So
Mhm.
he said he was going to name it Hat Trick.
I thought that looked kind of more like a heart.
Wow.
Here we got a question from Kevin. I will save it for Father.
Did y'all just see the cat getting that shelf and knock everything over?
No, we
We'll
didn't
show-
see yourself.
We'll show this one because Calvin named it Hat Trick. Because it's
Okay.
got a little hat on its
See?
butt.
It's got a little derby down there.
It looks like a heart from that angle.
Yeah, it
hearts,
does.
like two hearts put together.
Little fatty.
What are the other
Obviously.
dogs' names, Mary? Did you name anybody?
No
yet?
names yet. My grandson named one of them Spot. So,
Are you going to leave that up to their owners?
yeah,
You
I'm going to let everybody name their own puppies.
could do what my breeder did and name them after
Oh,
presidents.
yeah. Oh, Chris wants to know if you saw his big dog in his videos. Have you seen his?
Asking me or
Mhm.
all of
I
us?
assume he's talking to you, Cassie.
Yeah.
You got to send a link. I'll take a look.
His
Send
big
it to me.
hairy dog. Hi, Big Tank Hank. Oh, no, you're not. Don't do it. Okay, and we still
Mary,
don't
you said
have.
all those.
I was just going to say we still don't have the contest results yet. Thank you, Paul. See, ow, cat's on my leg. Did y'all watch Alex's video yesterday about the aquascaping?
Yeah.
I think I mentioned it, but
Alright, watching
10 rules of nature. That was a good one.
I made
need
it
to
80% of the way through. That's pretty good.
Hello, Kevin. It was really good. And there was another one I watched. I was going to tell y'all about. I think, but here, Fishy.
Watch it to the end.
I have one of my puppies that went to somebody, and its name was Fido. They really named it Fido. Hello,
Dogs
Tennessee
are tough.
H2O.
Can I try something with my mic?
Yes,
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I have a different thing. Let me try this.
Did
Let
you
me
get a
try
new
this.
mic?
Can you hear me?
We hear you,
Mm-hmm.
just like before.
That's not going to work. Okay.
Yeah, I heard
the
it echo.
problem is now I can't really hear you guys. So
Uh-oh.
I got to play with it.
Can you hear me? Do I sound good?
You
Mhm.
sound good. Everybody
Yeah.
sounds
My
good.
microphone like very far away so that I don't hurt Father Fish's ears.
I think you
Oh.
guys sound great. I know I'm low, but
You're low, but I can hear you. You're clear.
Well, and I tried this. I don't know. I'm gonna have to play with it.
Oh, Chris dropped you a link, Cassie.
Okay.
The
I'll
one that
save
shows
it
his
and watch
dog.
it later. Here we go.
Oh, Alex. A cat and dog. A cat named Cat, a dog named Dog.
There you go.
Yes, y'all are welcome to everybody drop your links for your channels. Let's make sure we subscribe to each other. Oh, I know what I was going to say. I need to drop Father Fish's link. I watch his videos over and over sometimes, and I watched the one that was I can never think of the names, but the 3, what is it? It's 3 something. It was about your substrate and putting the nutrients in. 3 rules.
3 steps, I think.
3 steps. That was a good one.
Hear it.
It reminded me of Nathan, what he's going through right now, when he set up his tank and he's getting the green water and the nutrients. And it was a good video. Oh, come here, Meanie.
I think Jeffrey Watt's planning to use his wrench.
I'm being attacked now.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you got to keep the family together, James.
Right.
We had days we kept whole litters of Jack Russell puppies when my kids were little. It was
Mm.
it was ridiculousness. But we also lived on a farm. We didn't have any snakes, I can tell you that. Oh yes, Kevin.
Dog named Cat. Who had a dog named Cat?
So it's Alex.
Fishy. All right, shall we? Let's do a tune.
Okay, I'm gonna put a puppy up.
Let's do the show song.
Are you gonna go full screen so I can get a coffee?
Yeah, well, yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I think this is it. Is this it or not? I think this is not it. I got the wrong one. Here it is. Sorry, guys.
But I caught Calvin singing it last night,
Good
and
job.
he's got a beautiful voice, and he never sings, and he's got a deep voice. Like you two would be nice paired
That would be
together.
fun, wouldn't
It
it?
was
Yeah.
really funny. I said, I know you're not singing, and he was.
Kevin Rosenberg. Can't wait to try my dirty tank.
Yes.
Fish. Go for it, Kevin. Do it, do it, do it.
Oh yeah, and I meant to say I just love you in your Hawaiian shirts, Father Fish.
I was just going to ask, where's your fish shirt?
I know, I know. I don't have a fish shirt. I don't have a fish. I need
Your
to.
Father Fish one.
Where? Oh yeah, where's your Father Fish shirt? I made
I
you.
don't know. I just kind of took a notion this morning. I don't know what got into me. I never do this.
Because you're hanging out with family.
That's what it is.
It's the
Yep.
weekend.
Vinoxky is here. Hello, Vinoxky.
I'm gonna find that video I was talking about. 41 watching, 30 likes, y'all. Everybody hit the like button, please.
So I just wanted to say, Mary, you mentioned, everybody dropping their links and, supporting each other. And we really should, because I try to occasionally go and watch videos, and
Yeah.
people in here put out some nice videos.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
we should support each other.
There's some gorgeous tanks. We've got
Yeah.
people like ponds, tanks, everything. It doesn't matter if it's salt water. I don't care if you've got a little, like Cassie,
Right.
she loves to do the little bowls. We love seeing them.
Basically, you're getting a snippet into their passion, and
Mm-hmm.
that's fun,
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. I'm going to see if I can
I
find
love
this
seeing
video.
Logan's tank, but he didn't spend enough time showing it yesterday. They go back.
Let's see. Where's the one I watched? And all of our new
Oh.
show members, I don't know if y'all have really gone through. A lot of people just catch live streams, but make sure you go back and watch Father Fish's lessons that he has,
Yes.
because they're really wonderful.
Hmm.
Hillbilly Nomad has a question. It says, what do you think is better, Scuds or Daphnia?
For feeding?
Good question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what was it?
What do you think is better, Scuds or Daphnia?
Well, they're totally different size. The Scuds are about, I don't know, up to half an inch long. They're much bigger. Daphne is not a whole lot bigger than. Well, it's a little smaller than a full-grown brine shrimp. So two different sizes. They both are kind of a heavy shelled uh, shrimp-like critter. So they have a fair amount of, uh, uh, I guess, carotene and not carotene, calcium. They've got a fair amount of shell. Um, they're, they're both excellent food for different sizes fish. Live bears can eat scuds. They can also eat Daphne. You would tend to feed Daphne to smaller stuff, I guess, and scuds to bigger. But they're not real big. I mean, they're not so big you'd feed them to an Oscar or something. Um, I don't know that one is better than the other. The larger is going to have a bigger, it'll be a bigger bite. It'll, be more food, if you will. So in that sense, it's better.
So it really just depends on what you're feeding.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay.
Particularly if you're feeding young fish, the scuds are going to be too big for fish that are half an inch long.
Right.
But the Daphne will be fine. There also are different sizes of Daphne. Daphne is not a single species. There are a number of different species in that class. The smaller ones are called Moina, Moina, and they're the ones that most of the fish breeders try to keep a culture going because they're smaller and they're better for smaller fish. The giant Daphne can be pretty big and are not suitable to little tiny fish.
Like any smaller fish or like fry?
Well, a little bigger than fry, depending on what the fry is. I mean, there are some large fry, but generally, if you're talking about live bears or tetras, then fry are too small for Daphne, unless they're baby Daphne. So you would then have to kind of uh, have a filter to separate the big ones from the little ones if you're going to do that. Otherwise, baby brine shrimp are going to be a better food for for real small fry that are more than a week old. Many many fry cannot. They're too tiny to be able to eat baby brine shrimp. Bettas, for example, betta fry are much too tiny to eat baby brine shrimp. You have to feed them micro worms or vinegar eels or some other little tiny nematode for at least a week. until they get big enough to be able to eat the brine shrimp. And then when they get up to half an inch or so, they're able then to eat Daphne. And a big betta will be able to eat scuds. So, there you have it. There's four different stages of development with really four different kinds of food that that they can eat at each stage.
Chris just asked, is there Daphne? What was it? Daphnia eggs? Like, how you get brine shrimp eggs, and then Pure Fishy kind of said something that goes along with it. She was just wondering why more pet stores don't carry live food besides brine shrimp.
Because it's a hassle keeping it.
Oh, okay.
You have to maintain the culture. I mean, I get microworms in, and I'll have it going a week or two, and then I'll lose track of it, and before I know it, it's wiped out. Um, and then I lose it and have to get some more. Again, Daphne is up and down. It's kind of a curve, like a sine curve. You have a lot, and then you have a little, and you have a lot, and you have a little. Um, so with a lot of these things, it takes special effort to keep the cultures going. I've had a notion to have a section of my shop set up for live foods and have someone committed to taking care of them. They really need daily care. You got to be on it uh, pretty much every day to keep those cultures going. That's the main reason shops don't have it. It's labor intensive. Works well in the fish room, where you can pay attention to the things, where you haven't got 10,000 things that have to be done every day, and it slips through the cracks. In a fish room, you can do better. So they are the kinds of things that are pretty easy to keep in a fish room, and very very much worth doing. I've talked about raising brine shrimp. You can do that really easily by simply having a small vat, a small container outdoors that you throw the excess eggs and little tiny brine shrimp in when you're finished harvesting them. Instead of throwing that away or flushing it, dump it in that vat. In a week or two, you'll have full grown brine shrimp. There are a lot of things like that you can do to raise a live food naturally that are pretty easy and pretty simple that just don't work well in a shop kind of environment, but work really well in a fish room.
Hey, Lee wants to know, how do we find the Discord? People are asking kind of where can they put their pictures.
There's a link. There's a link to it on the Fatherfish page. I think it's under the Fatherfish channel. Is it under community? Let me look.
Okay, I was under the About section. So go to the community section. I'll send the link here.
Yeah, it's under the community.
There you go.
Community button. You got the
Just posted it.
Okay, great.
I couldn't remember. I thought it was About.
No, it's open to members only. So if you want to be a member, and we also I think we're honoring membership from Alex also, and Alex is responsible for
yes.
approving those.
Speaking of Alex, he's going to do another show right after your show on Tuesday night, and we just want to invite anybody and everyone that wants to come up. Hopefully, maybe Father Fish will join us for his first one. It's going to be right after your stream, and then anybody that, of course, wants to come up and show their tanks and that kind of good stuff.
Yeah, and Mary will be on there hosting with Alex, so that'll be wonderful.
All right. Well, We have a question from Kevin, Father Fish, at 8:57.
What is it?
Could a pair of electric blue rams live in a 15-gallon Fluval Flex with some cardinal tetras?
Yeah, so long as you keep the temperature up. It's got to be minimum 82 degrees. If it gets colder, they will not survive. Uh, the uh, the tetras will do fine at that temperature. They will also spawn. One of the things you want to do with the rams is have a little flat stone, like silver dollar size, sitting in a corner of the tank. You can do it in the front corner where you can see it. They will clean that and lay their eggs on it. They prefer corners. It gives them more security, I guess. They will lay their eggs on it. The eggs will hatch. They'll then make a little pit, not much of one, just a bit of one, if they can move the sand a little bit, and deposit their babies in that pit until they are free swimming. So it's from the time they lay their eggs, it's 2 days to hatching, and then 2 more days to them becoming free swimming. Once the baby rams are free swimming, you have that day to get them or the parents out of the tank. After that day, they will eat them and they will then recycle and begin spawning again. So it's important to know that there is no parental care for baby rams once they are free swimming. At that point, they're on their own, and you got to get them out of there or you will lose them. They do minimal care for a few hours. After that, it's all over, and they will simply be gone the next day. But then they'll lay eggs again. So if you can use something like uh, this little device we showed yesterday, that's what that's for. That is to catch baby fish. It's a baby fish trap. You can use a siphon. Don't use a net, they're too tiny. A siphon works really well to get babies out. And you don't want to siphon them into a net, siphon them into a jar or some other small container after they're free swimming. Wait until they're free swimming. The parents provide really excellent care up to that point. And then you want to feed them microworm. They're a very tiny fish. They will take brine shrimp after a day or two. So you need to get them on. You can do infusoria, like paramecium, that works real well too. Anything that's tinier than a brine shrimp, a baby brine shrimp.
Do all rams need the warmer temperature, Father Fish? No matter what it is, just
All
any
of the German rams do. Uh, the the just trying to think. Well, let me put it this way. If you keep them all in 82 degrees or better, 82 to 85, they will all do extremely well. If you keep any rams in what are colder than that, it's a crapshoot. Some species will do all right, most species will not. So the better part of valor is to keep them all warm. 82 degrees is the temperature I recommend for all tropical fish, not just rams or discus, but tetras, live bearers, all of them. All of the tropicals, even all of the semi tropicals, will do better at 82 than at 78. I know lots of the books and lots of the directions recommend 78. A lot of the automatic heaters are set to 78. I find that fish at 78, the problem with it is if you have a cold snap and it drops 2 or 3 degrees, then uh, you can get a sudden onslaught of ick. Whereas if you keep it at 82, it'll drop down to maybe 80, 78 at the lowest. You're not as likely to have problems with ick or with bacteria for that matter. So it's simply safer to keep your tank a little warmer. Then, if you do have a problem, it's pretty easy to kick it up to 85, 86 in order to get rid of ick, for example. But I've never had ick at that temperature. I have had it at 78.
Did y'all see the other question about brine shrimp that Jeffrey Watts
No, go
asked?
ahead, read it.
Okay, he was just wondering if feeding brine shrimp. Sorry, I went past
I
it.
can read it,
If
Mary.
it, you got it.
Yeah,
Thank
I've
you.
got it.
Okay.
Can fish get compaction and die from overfeeding baby brine shrimp?
That's an interesting question. Here's what happens. If you are hatching brine shrimp from eggs, from the brown eggs, they hatch out of the egg, leaving the shell behind. The shell is hard and indigestible. Some of the eggs the shells will float. Those that do not hatch will sink. When you're harvesting brine shrimp from eggs, it's important to stop the flow of water, stop the bubbling, take the air stone out, put a light alongside the container, and very carefully siphon out the live brine shrimp that swim up to that light, avoiding the shells that are floating and the eggs, the dead eggs that have sunk to the bottom. Those shells and those eggs can cause impaction. The brine shrimp themselves will not. That's why I use decapsulated brine shrimp, and you can do it yourself. It's really not complicated. Look it up. There are any number of videos about how to decapsulate brine shrimp eggs. It's pretty simple to do. I did it for years until Brine Shrimp Direct started selling decapsulated. The other benefit of decapsulated brine shrimp is that they all hatch. You don't get unhatched eggs with decapsulated brine shrimp. You get 100% hatch. Whereas with the eggs, you get anywhere between 90 and 50%, depending on the grade you buy. So there are always going to be shells. There are always going to be dead eggs if you're hatching the egg. It's really not an egg, it's a cyst that is created when winter comes, when cold weather comes, and the female encapsulates those eggs with this hard shell that is intended to winter over, to last the winter, out of which they will hatch in the spring when the water warms up. In fact, in the Salt Lake in Utah, the eggs will form a foam and will blow up on the beach. And that's how they're harvested in the winter in great, huge piles of brine shrimp that are left outside in the weather, sitting on canvas, so that the dirt can kind of wash through and rinse them, and they're taken then and canned, packaged for sale. Um, so you want to You want to use decapsulated brine shrimp. It's healthier, it's happier, it's frankly easier. You don't have the problem with the shells, which do, yes, in fact, cause impaction. So that's when you get impaction from brine shrimp. It's not the shrimp, it's that hard winter shell that is indigestible. That's why the mother shrimp does it. Well, that's not true because there's nothing eating the shrimp. It's done to protect the egg from the winter.
Um,
So there was a question. I'm like,
Lee was wondering, did baby? Yeah. Oh, go ahead. I was just talking about Lee's question about the baby
well,
pea puffers, and then For Real said something about,
right.
do the baby brine shrimp that come frozen, do they have
No,
shells
those
on
are
them? Okay,
hatched. Those are hatched shrimp.
and
The
frozen.
baby brine shrimp, frozen, do not have shells. If they've been properly processed. I mean, you got to pay attention to the company that's processing them. If you're buying something real cheap, it probably is going to have shell in it. If you're buying a better quality product, I use Omega One. They've got a lot of frozen product. I like it. I don't ever have a problem with their product.
Lee wants to know. He's just being funny as usual. He wants to know if you keep your fish at 88 degrees, will they get younger?
No, but they will at 95.
That's the key.
95 degrees, they'll grow backwards. Of
Does that
course, they
work for
die.
us too?
They die first, but then like that. Actually,
They do
95 is
the Benjamin Button brine.
He's asking if they get younger.
yeah.
Yeah.
95 degrees is it's warm, but it's not too warm. Tropical fish will survive 95. They will have difficulty at 100. Pretty much anything over 100 is going to wipe them out. I have killed tanks from heaters going bad and overheating.
Well, that's what happened to me that day.
Yeah,
105 degrees. Woo,
Oh my gosh.
that'll do
Mm.
it.
and with
They were.
goldfish, yeah,
They
that'll wipe them
couldn't
out.
breathe. No, they were those the Africans. My tank of Africans.
Oh
They
yeah,
had
they don't
3
like
convicts.
hot water
The
either.
convicts didn't mind it at all.
That's South
And those,
American fish.
yeah, the
The
crazy,
Africans are a more cold water fish.
yeah.
Yeah, Malawi cichlids, Tanganyikas too, for that matter. They're a they're a uh, they live in very very large bodies of water. They don't live in little streams and creeks and ponds.
And
They
they
live
live
in
deep, right?
oceans essentially.
But
They're
don't they live deep?
yeah, they're well. Some of them do. They can go deep. They'll
Yeah.
live in deep water. A lot of them will live in the shallows, but those shallows taper off rather quickly. Um, the rift lakes of Africa are massive and deep, which means that they're going to be a much cooler water than uh, than the South American water is. It's not like a river. It's a lake. They're deep, deep lakes. So you have thermoclines coming up that are keeping the temperatures in the lows, mid to low 70s much of the time, and they can get down into the 60s. So yeah, they will survive colder water, and you can keep them in colder water. A lot of people in Florida keep their Africans outside in in deep ponds year round, and
Right.
they do just fine.
Well, I know mine. I felt horrible, but you could tell they were just gasping for air and they couldn't get any. It was horrible.
Hillbilly's asking about raising larger feeder foods for puppers or datinoids. Yeah, it's the difficulty with that is that it takes a long time for those fish to grow up. If you've got an outdoor pond where you can raise something, um, and allow it to grow out, and then have enough of a supply to be able to feed, then that'll work fine. What we do here at Father Fish is we send Frank out to catch stuff and bring it in. So we do wild caught. We let nature grow them out, but then we don't have the resources to be able to do ponds, dedicated ponds for feeders. Yeah, it's a great idea, a great way to do it. It takes a fair volume of water, and it takes a fair amount of time, 3 to 6 months minimum, very often a year, to get a supply of them big enough to be able to feed out. But then it depends on how many you're going to feed. If you're feeding, two or three or four a day, then it's easier to do that. You're running, maybe 50 to 100 fish a month. You kind of work it out as to what it would take to be able to get that supply up. So three to 500, 500 fish. If you can maintain 500 fish in an outdoor pond, you will have a continuous supply of large feeders for your big crayfish included. So that's a good rule of thumb. Something to do that, you need a
Thank you, the Dead Broke Show.
kiddie pool size to be able to do that. Something big enough to be able to keep that volume of fish healthy and happy.
Oh yes, thank you. Get super sticky.
Thank you, Dead Broke Show. Very nice.
Yes.
Appreciate your 2.99 super sticker.
Ow. That hurt.
Thank you so much.
Father Fish, this is Marshall.
Oh, hello.
So pretty.
I haven't seen that one.
Kitty cat.
He's so pretty.
And he has the most beautiful green eyes.
Mm-hmm. He is gorgeous.
Show your eyes,
Look at him.
Marshall.
Look at
Hey,
that.
Marshall, look up here.
Oh, my.
Yeah, they're like turquoise.
Wow.
He's got Himalayan in him.
He's gorgeous.
He is gorgeous.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, where
see
is
Probably
Rohan
bigger
and
than
Aquatic
my dog.
Conquest
Yeah, Rohan.
and Petroman? Well, you heard from Rohan. Petroman, we just saw him, I think, last night.
Yeah.
Oh, kitty. He's so beautiful. A pretty kitty.
Saying hi,
No,
Marshall.
don't you wish we could have green eyes like that?
Oh my gosh.
So
Yes.
Wouldn't that be beautiful?
Gina just asked a question at 9:35. What
Yes,
filter do you guys? Okay.
Oh,
Gorgeous. Meow.
Come up and walk on my keyboard.
Of
He wants to walk
course.
on the keyboard.
Do you see the question?
about- talking about filters for a big tank,
So pretty.
I really prefer sponge filters, even for big tanks. You can get sponge filters that are 7 inches in diameter and stand about 7 or 8 inches tall. They're pretty big. I use them in big tanks. I don't use canisters, and I don't use hang on the back. And the reason I don't is that they're both a significant maintenance issue. If you've got one or two, that's one thing, but to run a large number of tanks with hang on the back or sumps just gets to be prohibitive, not only expense wise, but labor wise. You're constantly having to rebuild these things because they really don't hold up all that well. Sponge filters, on the other hand, will last forever. So That's what I do. But again, I do that with a deep substrate. So I've got more than just those sponge filters filtering the water. I have the entire substrate of the tank acting as a primary filter for the tank.
Don't get
Jesse's
enough, Marshall.
showing off her green-eyed beast there.
So when I scratch him like this, he starts licking.
Right.
It's really enjoying and so.
Mm-hmm. He's so pretty.
I can put him down. You can have a
Whoa.
great
I
father.
bet he weighs more than my dogs, Cassie.
Mm-hmm.
He's
He
a big
started
man.
gaining weight about 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
He is gorgeous.
I have to keep
Lee
him separate.
Wilcox. Lee, I got a present for you.
He's a bit obese now.
Oh,
Ugh,
let me,
ugh.
Father Fish. When I worked at a pet store one time, they told me not that I want to drop a tarantula, but they were like, if you ever drop one, their legs come off. Is that true?
No. Only
Okay.
grab him. Isn't he gorgeous?
That's why I don't think I could handle one, but I would try, but I was scared I was going to drop it and all of its legs were just going to pop
Yeah,
off.
I don't handle them.
That's
Yeah.
alive, right?
I don't do it.
Yeah, it's alive.
Yeah, it
Do
certainly
you
is.
sell a lot of those? Do you have a lot of?
This was brought in by one of my fish breeders who's got a colony of them going, and this was an extra male. We wanted to get rid of, so we'll sell it to somebody.
No.
Lee is like, no, he's scared of cats and spiders, so that.
He doesn't like
If
cats.
I ever saw that walking across my floor,
I've got to sneeze now.
Oh, that one that Dr. Black had on that. What did you call it? T-bone, huntsman spider. I
yeah,
guess it kind of looks like our version of a wolf spider gone
Yeah.
real wrong.
yeah.
I mean, it was like that big. It was, oh my gosh.
Well, Father Fish, you needed to make that big so we could.
Oh, Misfit's got
spider.
one.
Yeah, let's do that. We can do that.
So I'm sure Misfit does have one, but I'm out on snakes and spiders. Yep, nope.
That's a kind of a little one too, isn't it? It's not.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not real big. It's
That's
not full
little?
grown though.
Is that what kind it is? A pink toe?
No, it's not a pink toe.
What's the other one? A rose?
I don't
A rose
remember
hair?
what it is. Might be a rose. I do not remember.
There are some of them that are a little more aggressive though than others, aren't there?
Yeah, this is
the rose hair.
aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one that shoots off hairs.
So do you feed that like pinkies and stuff? Do you feed them like mice or
crickets?
Just crickets.
Superworms.
Okay.
Superworms, mostly superworms. I don't go crazy about spiders. I don't like them all that much either.
Do you ever hold them in your hand, Father Fish?
No.
Oh,
I have.
poor T-bone.
I'm not excited about it.
No.
I
won't do it. I won't hold it.
I'll do it if I'm just showing off, but I don't do it as a matter of course.
Are you ever worried that they'll bite?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I try to. If I do, I try to be very gentle with it, so I'm not squeezing it or grabbing it in any way. Just letting it kind of move. But I don't like it. It's a little creepy.
If they bite you, do they take a chunk? Because
No,
we
no,
have
no.
a spider up here.
They inject poison.
Oh, we have a spider up here that we call a zipper spider, and you always see them around, fruit plants, raspberry bushes and stuff. And those things will take a chunk out of you.
Wow.
I hate that.
That's terrible.
And then you get a welt,
Really?
I think we got all the questions this morning. But if you have more, don't forget to ask them later.
Chubbs is leaving. It says, I got to go. Talk to you all later. Bye.
Well, I heard Chubbs got he had a hard time on Thanksgiving Day, and I think everything's worked out. So I'm so happy for you,
To
Chubbs.
help them out. So
Yep.
it made a huge difference, I know.
Yes. Well, he had all those tanks and just everything could have just gone. So you have a great day, Chubbs. Oh, I saw Holly said muted. I thought it was me. It's usually me.
Oh.
Yeah.
How we doing?
We're at 9:40. Father Fish.
Running into 10 o'clock.
I want all you guys to really think about everybody here. Just somehow come up every once in a while and let's see your tanks. I don't care if it's a little, whatever it is. And you don't have to show your face. Look at Tisha the other day. She was so nervous.
She was so nervous.
And she did great. And believe me, like I said, a month ago, I had about had a panic attack trying to get on here. Or not a month ago, about whenever Father Fish's birthday was.
It was September.
Yep. It's been on ever since. Ants are cool. Yeah, here, Fishy. Do you watch that? What is it, Ants Canada? That's a pretty wild channel.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Yes, yeah. Lee. Sure did.
John kind of has a question at 9:42.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
He's just saying that his bristlenose Plecostomus can't breed. pH 7.5, temperature 78, nitrate 25 ppm, and a once a week. About 35% water change. It's a 55-gallon tank.
They're not breeding? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, he can't get them to breed.
Put cooler water in when you do water change, and then let it come back up. Start with like 70, 72 to 75, and let it come up. That little drop in temperature may trigger them.
Susan's got this Fish Fam newsletter that comes around in our emails, which y'all can sign up for. I'll have to see or Susan, do you have the link for that for people to, I guess, join up or go to your email? Yeah. And I meant to send her something about the grandbaby, and I just never did. But I'll make sure to check that here when we get off of here. Your community email for Fish Fam. Yeah, the community newsletter. Thank you, Susan, for all you do.
Everyone. Did you see that, Mary?
You're welcome, Chubbs.
What did you say, Joey?
Chubbs is thanking everyone in the Fish Fam for helping him. And he's so
yes.
You're welcome.
You bet, Chubbs.
And you're welcome, John.
All right.
I'm like y'all. I think we got all the questions.
Well, they might not have, but they can ask again tonight, right?
Yeah.
Be on again tonight, right? Come on back.
Evening. It's always tomorrow morning. Father Fish is always
and
here.
There's always Discord too, y'all. Discord, you can get on there and chat, show pictures. Yep. And you don't have to worry about the YouTube thing.
You're going to have to stop streaming then.
Bye, all.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Nice to be with you all.
Bye, Father Fish. Bye, Cass.
Bye, Joey. Bye, Cass.
Bye, Joey. Bye, Cass. Bye, Mary.
Father Fish. Love you, too.
Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Fish.